Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to talk about the richest rapper in the world, Sean Carter, better known as Jay-Z, whose net worth is estimated to be around $2.8 billion. He's even richer than Cristiano Ronaldo and Taylor Swift. Most people think Jay-Z became a billionaire because of his music, but that's only part of the story. In reality, music made him famous while smart business decisions, strategic investments, and ownership of successful companies made him incredibly wealthy. In this video, we'll break down every major business move that helped Jay-Z build his multi-billion dollar fortune and become the richest rapper in the world. So without wasting any time, let's get started. In the mid 1990s, several music record labels rejected Jay-Z because they didn't believe that he could become a successful artist. So instead of waiting for an opportunity, Jay-Z actually created a record label by himself. That's right, in 1995, he co-founded Rockefeller Records with Damon Dash and Kareem Bixberg, and a year later, he released his debut album, Reasonable Doubt, which is now considered one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time. And over the next 2 decades, Jay-Z released multiple chart-topping albums, sold millions of songs, won a lot of Grammy Awards, and became one of the biggest names in hip-hop and overall music industry. But here's what made Jay-Z different from most artists. He understood that music could make him famous, but it wouldn't necessarily make him the richest rapper in the world. So instead of relying only on album sales and concert money, he started building businesses, and his first major business success came from fashion. In 1999, Jay-Z and Damon Dash launched Rockaware, a streetwear clothing brand inspired by hip-hop culture. And the brand became an instant success. Within a few years, Rockaware was generating hundreds of millions of dollars in annual sales and had become one of the biggest fashion brands in the industry. Then in 2007, Jay-Z sold Rockaware for $204 million. However, the deal also included a separate agreement under which Jay-Z remained involved as the public face and creative force behind Rockaware for a period of time. He wasn't an owner anymore, but he was hired to help promote the brand and influence its direction. So even after selling the company, he continued working with the brand, helping with its promotion and growth, and that deal gave him a huge amount of money. That decision became a major turning point in his journey, and it allowed him to expand his business empire, gave him even more capital to invest in new opportunities. Jay-Z's next move was in the luxury champagne business. He bought Armand de Brignac, better known as Ace of Spades champagne, and instead of the brand became more popular, its value increased rapidly. Then in 2021, luxury company Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy bought a 50% stake in Ace of Spades. Although the exact amount was never made public, the deal earned Jay-Z a huge profit and significantly increased his wealth. After the success of Ace of Spades champagne, Jay-Z entered another luxury drinks business. In 2012, he partnered with Deus Cognac, a premium French liqueur brand known for its luxury image and high quality. He featured Deusay in his music, events, lifestyle, and helped it become one of the fastest growing premium cognac brands. Then in 2023, he sold his majority stake in Deusay in a deal reportedly worth around $750 million. Did you notice the pattern, guys? Jay-Z has followed the same strategy over and over again. He invests in or partners with a business, uses his fame and influence to make the brand more popular, and watches its value grow, and then sells that business for a huge freaking profit. By 2015, Jay-Z had already built successful businesses in fashion and luxury drinks, but this time he turned his attention back to the music industry. By 2015, Jay-Z acquired Tidal, a music streaming platform similar to Spotify and Apple Music. His goal was to create a platform where artists would have more control over their music and earn better money from streaming. To make Tidal stand out, Jay-Z brought together some of the biggest names in the music industry, including his wife Beyonce. He also brought Rihanna, Kanye West, Madonna, and Alicia Keys. They all became partners in the platform, helping Tidal attract millions of music fans around the world. Although Tidal faced tough competition from other music platforms, but it still became a valuable business. Then in 2021, Jay-Z sold a majority stake in Tidal in a deal worth $297 million. One of his smartest investments came in 2013 when he invested around $2 million in Uber. At that time, Uber was still a fast growing startup but far from the global company it is today. Many people thought that it was a risky investment, but Jay Z saw its potential. As Uber expanded into hundreds of cities around the world, the company's value grew rapidly. In 2019, Uber went public on the stock market and Jay-Z's early investment had increased in value many times over. Although the exact amount he made has never been publicly confirmed, reports suggest his investment became worth tens of millions of dollars. But Uber wasn't his only investment. Over the years, Jay-Z also invested in startups, technology companies, venture capital funds, and several private businesses, creating multiple sources of wealth beyond music. This meant that even when he wasn't releasing albums or touring, his investments continued to grow. By the late 2010s, Jay-Z had built a business empire worth billions of dollars. So instead of letting his money sit in a bank account, he invested it in assets that could continue growing in value. Over the years, Jay-Z and Beyonce purchased several luxury properties across the United States. Their portfolio includes homes in New York, Los Angeles, the Hamptons, and Bel Air, each worth each worth tens of millions of dollars. As property prices increased,